This is Boadu TV. Truth and integrity.
Aye Boadu TV, yema mu nyina kwaba emfambraso. Na yentinsimu ewo Doumbouya akache. Me no ka say was election a weje mu na won beto no. Opeso no so de no ho hyem. Na Farouk Awahab wonu eba international diplomacy wa pin papa eba security. International security, Russia, Ukraine, US, Germany, UK. But one relationship ne security bambo ne war ne sa mana security we ya to holo African leaders we military leader also sorry so my democracy aba afi de o pese still na chenchen wo don ho shapato no insem ake besi Africa ha na titiri West Africa no o de enti our how
yete ya aja yesi Doumbouya si wonu emu afa de contest no wo be ko bi we no that say akonya no pan one person obaso de so
yeah usual practice West Africa and most parts of the African continent say obi yoku 1 out of 100 obi to say Mamady also Leona oyeku but no a part of a coup d'etat on a Valentine's Strasani Musa only two your friend is saying a Serbian then president so AFRC Ghana Yebino the same AFRC Nibi and the coup na almost 6 months now almost the ama civilian government, you know.
Yeah.
But Strasser at that time, the youngest president on the continent of the world, now or 26 years, the vice president, younger of the world, Ebiquent, 23 years, Musa.
Yeah.
Or non defense minister, Mamady Doumbouya. 6 months, guys, Omon Transon, Omon Farmer, no more better to say the Doumbouya, Bian. Anna, or yeah, then, or no more. Eko say any meeting about it in who said the BC Gordon. And already a Tuku see or more White House and I say or more presidency that are no more to Momo. And only a meeting with you 20 on one call for no you couldn't say what 2 on so 2 and to you no job power. I must say no to about that an entokano about for the match to Yankaba. Besides that, no, ABC Africa, my question Cote d'Ivoire. Robert Gay.
Yeah.
Robert Gay, Kona Bidie, or 2 Kona Bidie, no. Or your election be to say the same way. And Babu, Cote d'Ivoire for Antoine, and Babu, it will win the election or win the and also Cote d'Ivoire not name all 3 presidents, you know. Or can say before so be Jamono. Yemen helicopters, you know. Non fanko enefu into of Cote d'Ivoire army helicopters me do not the cone crew. Ekoye enefu. And the Babu so as president, you know. And or there then no kum no because no so better the helicopters na between.
Yeah.
Apart from that, Ghana, John J. Rawlings, oye coup. They are there 11 years. Or turning into civilian government. Blaise Compaoré, he was a military. Okumtoma Sankara, Oviano, or Teneno into civilian, a civilian president for over 30 years. You can name and score many of them. IBB Babangida. Babangida was a coup, a leader. Or the coup not turning into civilian. Yebinya Obi to say Buhari. Buhari was a coup. Only the coup, the 2 Shagari. In the end, don't quite the one twasso, but in the end, Osaba as a civilian president. Shehu Obasanjo so yeah the same thing. Obaba a civilian leader, a civilian president. And Ushemwa consistently, I can give you the records of the entire African continent. And don't forget, say, coups, and see what East Africa. East Africa, the only place where my year coup is Uganda, and I think Burundi, and Rwanda. All the East African countries in Malawi, Munia, they need Tanzania, Munia, Omi Kuda, Omni. Name on West Africa there. Any Central Africa, see a coup, near 10, ya Tnaso, Guinea Equatoria, Children of Yangema, or no, then on one Maminia, Penny, the uncle, Emukuno, true coup d'etat, Okuno, and no Daneno, or Dano. For the civilian government until today, being the longest serving African president. Also, Doumbouya, it is not something out of space.
Okay.
We are Togo, Ayadema, also the same thing. And China obey civilian government. And the Doumbouya, very much, it was expected, say, also obey. And the many surprised.
Okay. Na many would do nkomo efa Uganda ne country back here 93 year papa yasa winning elections.
Cameroon Paul Biya.
Day na maso na ye that's wo baby a ye wo say wo hwe Paul Biya tibia wo mu aso otimi science me manipulate system e ma ye to abama na ede ya eye bibifo na kromafo no and yenya again such that was near manu ana I don't get answer make a kasi and family.
Okay. One, Cameroon is a strange and then complicated arena. I would say, sir, our hub is a country I earned my first salary of $50 with the UN. And if there is any country that I know Cameroon more than Ghana. Okay. And home situation is a very difficult situation. Difficult situation is don't forget a country, the Ambazonia side, which is the Bacassis Peninsula, only English for, and you were the French Francophone Cameroonese. Now the English province are the southwest and the northwest. Okay. Southwest, only Nigeria for. Only Nigeria for. Not before the colonial masters. German for and a no Cameroon. And the German for attack Cameroon 80 years. And after the fall of the Second World War, now German was accused. Say Hitler. And the English and French and Americans, dominate even Germany. Even within Germany themselves, West German crown, the French army, British army, American army, cop block, Germany, Kumakasano. Countries and occupy Africa. If you which are the countries? Namibia. Okay. Which are the countries? Togo and then Cameroon. Now Cameroon and the base. And the French for Copam and an English for and the English for any French and a business. So look, Anglophone English for West Africa, Ghana, Nigeria, two countries in Hagen. And to say I'm blocking with a language barrier in the future on the higher because na Ghana agitation of independence and Kromamuji Omka said Africa country be an independence. So they got angry. In the idea independence 1957, Cameroon was West African country. The English province, the Nigeria Akwa Ibom state and Calabar. And the Akwa Ibom state, a one your friend Bakassi Peninsula, Akwa Kokodu Calabar South. And a Bakassi Peninsula, who were insurance one, the river near Cameroon, and in Nigeria, your friend Oron River. Oron River, Cameroon for a town. First town, Nyange, Nigeria last town, Atabon, it was insurance. It is British for and this situation and problem of Cameroon, Abedu Baby Edri. Now a form horn southwestern and in northwestern Esson. Now it's a country, Cameroon English. And to say the Europe, you want the Cyprus, you want the Turkish Cyprus, and you want the Greek Cyprus. And the same thing that you and Kuchemu, Emma Cyprus, Turkish Fafa, Emma Cyprus so far. And the nine they are British for me because my bida. And the British for don't go and said they were pacifying the ghosts of the French. Say Yancha West Africa. And the baby English country Ghana one you block with the French. And the Ghana for Yadiama French. And a Cameroon, Pam German for fee the Transwater Togoland, a Togo side of the Cameroon, French for Nigeria and the Ma and Ma Ghana, and the Ma Aflau, a Baya Cassia, you call deep into Lume, and a French for a Jeho, and Pam German for Mumufio. And you go to region and Germans Mano. Now, Cameroon Fonso sono French Fonso ye my princess Anachedia. Most of fa English side no and famaye. Na young block Nigeria and to Nigeria in the south. French Cameroon. Ocean in north Cameroon. And I'll be in the west. Benin Waha in the left. And now in the north, one in Niger French. In the north and one ne Cameroon so no in the northeast and what say your friends and Cameroon say be share border our south and the woman be share finfini and the French in Kwanaka Ghana Togo our east Cote d'Ivoire our west and your north Burkina Faso the same thing here Gambia this says Senegal French for twa fan jawo the same thing na Cameroon Sierra Leone over the Liberia and also so the Guinea so block side. And the idea French for them, West Africa, West Africa, FI, and English, the Mamma English for East Africa, and on some Mamma Mahontusha, French countries, you know, Bakuko in East Africa, except Rwanda and Belgium for there, and Burundi. But the whole East Africa, a year Malawi, a year Rwanda, pro-English somehow. Any Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, French for alcohol. And a French for signing English agreement at South Momaho. It is the whole southern part of Africa, the frontline states, from Angola down. Now Namibia, Lesotho, Eswatini, Swaziland, and South Africa, and Zambia, Zimbabwe, the Portuguese country of Mozambique, also French for alcohol. And a French for to buy north, Oma English for Morocco, Tunisia, Libya and Kwana, friends say, Italy, Ecofire, and Ethiopia, but Chanuano, or my mom independence. And you shall show Algeria, Babiano, and a cat from Egypt, and no self-determined, as will be also some English one call. Now Cameroon, Pobia.
Yeah.
Now, Omo President Paul Aiju, the leader and the president of Republic of Cameroon. Paul Aiju, and a name. Country Ghana, Kwame Nkrumah problem. And nuna ema omu French foreign English one can say no. Kwame Nkrumah independent in 1957 was also every African country independent. And out of anger, Nigeria for JMU 1960. Om independent 1960 no. And Oka Ghana who started uprising no. And the force of French at West Africa as we move independent out of anger, a buffo and a French for Emma Cote d'Ivoire 1950, Togo 1960, Benin 1960, Niger 1960, Burkina Faso 1960. And your friend is saying all the French countries except Guinea. Guinea the Onyan independence forcibly 1958. At the age of 36 years, not Kutori, 36, and Nkrumah Boadu or Guinea independence. And Guinea so Guinea independent earlier than any French country in Africa. No, French farm woman Johnny Sefa and Oma or an outcast or Pamano. Into one year for French asset. Now Cameroon issue now. Even in the 90s, 1993, the issue of Amazonia, English one say. You say you're Cameroonians. Cameroon police inspector be English ni.
Yeah.
Cameroon's headmaster be and English ni. Cameroon's post office director be and English ni. Cameroon's fire service be and English ni. Army commander English ni. Navy English ni. And I have friends of customs. Every department, ministries and agencies, including government offices and ministerial, in English ni wo. And to the UN. And to me the Bakassi Declaration. And your friend British Porter Momra. Monko Fumi. They've been sidelined because free our river, Edru Atabon, Etratu Nyange, Uko Boya, Uko Kumba, Kosamba, Obabaza, Babi, Si, Bobia, French foreign statue of Douala, and in your friend Literal province. And the Sharon Sam said, Obi of Kumase Bakra, Noa Babadu in Sawam, 17 kilometers to Accra Central. French foreign, Cameroon friend 17 kilometers. Now border because we are say how many in Nigeria and Aushiba. Only Cameroonians, but only English for Uduwa. And so we declare we show identity, we card is a or resident permit, and we card national identity card. Near Musa at the Kudia or the Kwakwaya Douala, just over French. And we have a permanent. We are in young. And the French foreign British form echo the human court no British one ma it's Bakassi Declaration no and English fuji muma French and only total fa Cameroon na probia from that 1984 and yes I feel no be president too people do not know it Polaijo echo ye no Polaijo time no probia we prime minister Abaya Prime Minister our Cameroon. Oya Prime Minister no Polaijo free hono and a French for the Bab. At that time no now West Africa. Obia obey President West Africa. French for Edinuku school our Paris. Hofo Boanye. Leopold Senghor was a French Senegal. Idris Deby Chad. Hofo Boanye ene omu minara including your friend is Senegal, Omano. No, French deputies. You don't call Minister of Agric. I had the Mamuna Kubi. And one could training woman. And the French for independence, only the pro French. Obi a woman to Keno. And at a point, Bonin and a Minister of Agric in France. But the deputies about 20, no West Africans. I do Muko School of Paris. Ebini your friend Laurent Gbagbo, the own say French for the Nukubi, but on no or history. Yeah. And the woman teaching woman, and won't do me as a back. And when we join independence in my home, and to a bit is a pobia. You didn't feel Paris, Polaijo, a coyano. We are not the pobia, no a prime minister. It is only the prime minister never come one. Pobia no to then to two pobia 100 years because we're changing the date of birth to that. Our Cameroon. But what I say?
Matthias,
Shadi said, Cameroon, the history of the southern part, which is the English. Now that the Drew Douala no Chema, who call the North, no, Bamileke for no, open the crew of Cameroonians, say Anglophone, English, but open the place Kama country, no, farming, French in India, no farm. And who call so when who call the Nigeria side of the North, echo the Gongola State, Bebia, Boko Haram for one, and we are Darwa, Marwa, Mundi, Gandori. I heard like Chiroma, we are of Darwa. There were names. Your friend is Papa Ibako elections. The interesting dynamics of it and the history of it in itself. Northwest, Southwest, English in Libyan will be this Cameroon presidency. Ebin Sida. And he's saying, Omuya party, sir. They do election time, not Pobia. Cost 7 years non-stop. And almost 7 years, no mandate limitations. And your friend say, some and that. And to women mandate limitation, except almost tenure of office, and 7 years.
Okay.
And the 7 years, you know, Pobia at that time, the English opposition leader was John Fuji. John Fuji, no, or no, Pobia China for Prince Akokran. Can why and it's a Cameroon election been an annoying. Yeah, election we are. Now in the term independent electoral commission, no abobo results. No, yeah, more results in Free French side. There be Obokumba, Oboboya, Obokosamba, Wabebo Bobo Namusadi, Bonamudu, sa places, you know. We are no Kogarwa, Marwa, Gundu, Gandiri, Eko Nigeria, North, Southwest, Adamawa province, Adams and Hawa province. Omzia on ya uji Mary any Adam Cameroon for history and the Mary Adam is Israel Omzia on Cameroon Adamawa province Nigeria for so Adamawa province and the same forest na and their honor ena omububa na wo opposition leader that time was John Frudy next is what topo ebi our winning the declared elections when you be 60%. No more jatu. No mama agitation English for jubility. Now man for jubility say you winning. And to be na John Frudy was started in the cabinet. Na ko bia idin no train. When the election Cameroon you be born Wednesday. No ja Wednesday, Thursday, Friday ni abo English. Oma winning. And the 60% or 70% of the vote counted no English for winning. Memum Douala and a bigger capital air French. Yaoundé any a friend administrative capital MC a French almost in panel Dawson and the Douala about 5 million Yaoundé about 3 million and Cameroon population is about 20 something already have and some of the French province in Nabes also and to jubilate now you minister we are a baby Sunday na John Frudy while naming a cabinet Monday na electoral commission after the results of the French side number Africa do and the election you Monday na just a Cameroon for be a winner and to sign a chair there you declare 2 presidents John Frudy holding himself as a president were you cabinet near the Subvention Act, martial law near China. No, I push him. And to work with them 4 years, 5 years. And to ever call the next election in 7 years, 1 year before the election, I say, you know. And to a for 5 times. And a cocrano, now, all along, no, shall Pobia cabinet. Pobia Namuso 92, me, I give Pobia 97. And the finance minister 84, and the transport minister 86, and the minister of interior almost 91. The ministerial cabinet, the youngest one who no, and it Chiroma we are contesting on transport minister, and to also work Cameroon for the government in 34 years. Now, mama of chance. I'm one best one that me 34 years.
Baby, what to me contest me, sir?
And Chimusa say, Chiroma come now last 4 years or declare war a year for be a declare war on the Ambazonian South Sudan, do or die. The South Sudan at independence there. Yape. The reality and camp. French for suppress because of a veto power UN. British one can be because also soon outside home out. American can be because French in America, if you say Cameroon is the most richest and one of the richest countries in Africa in terms of resources.
Okay.
And she Omudiane say, and Yamami and Sa a woo and a Niger and a sorry. And you go Cameroon, Omono baby a soldiers in the twaso a cemetery. Not the twaso a bar. When you know the sack. There's no country I know South Africa, except Cameroon. And South Omono they do no is equal to the world most highest consuming country, Europe, Obiam say Germany no. Cameroonians know such as Germans, and they will tell say Germans in a teaching room. Now, Pobia. The president of Cameroon on salute Cameroonian flag first, Independence Day or any other occasion. We salute the Brasserie du Cameroon, Ghana Bia, ABC flag, and as a president in salute. We are salute Cameroon to walk, Omofra, MC and Zambia, and San was salute Tantra, Cameroon for Guinness. Ansana Pamplemousse wako salute. We are no salute to Cameroon flag. What is he seeking to do? And sir, the cheapest in our Cameroon. And a Gianni body our Cameroon, they be no Ghana body no Kaucha Creabecho, because Cameroon body to say in Pasre. And now Coco Yam, the Mufra Mancanias or whatever no. Cameroon, dear, 5 to go, I wouldn't mean Peja. Gianni Cassava, the Bajwajas, and Tino almost sono. And the Nipania Gianni, then no moment Juma. Cameroon as an African country, or yeah, Juma 5 hours a day. They say could become a problem. 5 hours a day, and say, Oko Juma 9. Oko so tape is you call home. Onyumshim, Makocha, and Nasa Zaiko Langa, Coupe de Calais, O Boyon proper, Obioko Bank, Obioko tape. Nadia could shoot tables, who serve counter now was San Wasa, Makosa proper. Oko Juma 9, 10, 11. 12, the pause, break time. About 12, we see the canton is by Yankai, Obia Sonfa. Hey, Samina Faculty, I have heard a match. Not down Suma tea, down Suma main road, no. About 12, I made a Catani Sawamada. Taxi driver, Papa Canada, Untim Fan so. That is Cameroon. And the ministries in our whole area, they do a reaction gidigidigidigido, and we are the ministries. A form proper or the capital, the Katasha ministries are down. Well, yes, or what you assume you have to so what that. Or best sorry 2 o'clock. Or sorry 2:30. Yeah, the young Nyanino, we are wasa, or we are 2:30, 3:30, 4:30, wapon 5 hours. Mama and Tinipa will let you have me to
there be, want to know.
Thank you. And Tobia, I'm a Cameroonians, the flexibility of stupid comfortability of life. And they don't think how we better change your English orientation. Say English politician John Pudi, English politician Chiro Mamuya Miti, you know, or say Cameroon for need to work more. Monko Ghana Juma 8 hours, 9 hours. Monko Nigeria Juma 10 hours. Monko Europe. Now your mama president. Now mama mayor Juma 8 hours a day. Are you crazy? I don't know near Juma.
Naza, if Farouk, near the Pobi, are you?
Jimmy, Pobia, we don't need. I feel so. Cameroon, so bar, a beer bar, a lunch, a whatever be a tonsa. Unya get license over tonsa. Now that woman a tonsa, or license started 6 o'clock. And no past 6. Say a bar, now me be pen sato, no be ya. No more quite under the Cameroon law, semi bueni. But me, we are sunny be. And Sabia Menumbia Medo, to be we are music, I shall say, Nameko. Mama won't play when happened. Yes. That's what I said.
I give up.
Now, your country be your friend Cameroon. Your law be a friend country. Your country be a friend Cameroon. Your law be a friend country fashion. The sweetest among all the laws are for BIA. Anything. Me ya chichi. Many ya netie. Sebi ya fefu. On him 6 months. Ya timi catch me say. I will have a neck. Okay, my boyfriend we am school no. Now what take no, Messiane. Me person ko dan nchen enti me ma hyede say me jay atiti kwan e de no ko ne boy no ho na wo ko dan no pamasa ko fa na bafie enti Cameroon yenka o mo bef set papa dini so mama Cameroonian don't speak papa, we speak mama. Enti o mo bef set not until say atiti beka say our have back. Ghana muti amugana DNA. Cameroon there's no DNA. And as Oba, a crocodile boy, now all your ye, one to bono. Cameroon law, you don't touch a woman, Ubiamo Cameroon Ibada. And you are the most beautiful girls in Africa. And to be piano, for my lifestyle, easy, less job, when you're the cheaper, when you're some cheaper, Cameroon, means scam, the Benonsta. Nasa auton sa me ba ho na sa me ya adwuma ma ba be ka kire say je vais payer à la fin de mois end of the month na metua wa man nsa na ba be chew Jeso tima me same bo. Enti da bia Cameroon ni Guinea salary a. Cameroon ya first can to bank. Obi a salary in bank. Ya di shame le premier the amount. Na waje awie no no de abeto ba, no de ato table so. Bia no so ye ntua no ya the box ni nyina aba be fi ho. Ya namfofo me de salary abeto. Ya no me sa odi wa kwa so ye bi no de bottle next so. Enti wo ba baju sika. Enye Ghana wo kwata aduane a oba wonto akwa ati no obaji sika ndabi. Cameroon ya nyensa ya kai bottle, wo fa bottle na no acheke amame. Ya machimenom ye dina menom me kwa oba be kai bottle no na o check dia juice ka nye dipa ada me ko we munya de
ja po abia wo ni pa bone
ma me nchiro eno we aha enti minyam salary a esie nyina ginti Cameroon ni no ebedu on the 3rd 4th 5th no bi salary asa but otimi ko traduane edi abawontu aduane ka mante so anu akotua ka oni problem now Cameroon
mon papa bi amomonto so da we Doumbouya am da to so ro
enti ta o drive
aha
na pedestrian crossing Douala Crew New Bell Bonakwama ene your friends omo towns no wonam piti ba bia ye de nadia sisi ho na chinda ho. So we are trotro, we are taxi, we are moto. Let's zebra crossing or tie. To break one breaky. Said the Ghana trotro no we moto for ya be ya no twam there be. Kama wu pia musano. Na wan kasa ko pake. No ya e chain ni bi. Na dia so moto ni mu. Na don say guti na twam police ni. Amana be cho. Onko ba bia. Cameroon Pobias Cameroon, Obi Korea de, eso bia Korea telephone, eso bia Korea television. Ye, madam, yamfa yensan na kromfo Cameroon. The obaya ni say, kromfo no munya chena. Na ma pe school se wa Cameroon nyina. Headmasters, see your friends at Dansoma, Martin Duporis, Alphabeta, Mayfair, Ave Maria. School se wa Dansoma locality nyina beti makwa akọ your friend is Chocoho. We are Mark Rabia holiday. Near the Cronfor Naba. No money in the cheap. And she one baby over Cono. And she Cameroon will be a Juma Bank. Where Jessica kind echo to your mamma Cronfor. Nanyom inna Papa Sukuma. Near Bonum to Cronfor, but our brown what can say. And crying a holiday. Your phone school. Umpe when up a day.
Debio na pabi anodana hano.
Madam, men free. Who sell ya gigi ayati tudi mikako tjuma mwi. Who hoto. Na uye de da no pay. Cameroon one and who did it. One ya no past 8:30. Every Medina ababedu a cantonment. One na Cameroon 9 o'clock. After no bedjuma wada. But what I say?
Nasa way probably no a deliberate wasada.
Because the French in Cameroon for Peron. No, yes. No, I'm not one. And the Pobia, I'm alive. I hear very simple. And when you imagine, say, they want to take any life. And a French upon in a doors. And it's a way election is Sanyana or Beding. Me oba English boy the patch and so while I went to make champion. Me French ni ba. Me jami ku ho koda me boyfriend achi. Ama me ku kura be family me be fie. Ye election am nko fama chi Roma. No me se sa e bone. Me sika metima ko no nsa. Abra metima ko no nsa de bottle no e di meyi. The last thing Christmas December 24th me boa. Cameroon Christmas started December 1st. Now, Obia identity card Cameroon for year National ID Ghana NHI card NDI. Cameroon for year is over 40 years. And year Cote d'Ivoire need over 35, 40 years identity. And then you in the Cameroon diano, Locuchano. And I am a social. We are the same cum and I show but now they are about who to. And the December 1st, who called Juma, saw your bar, saw your bearman. Now they was where you need a book because a effect, an anniversary, yet in a book, yet in Korean sample. And to say, now to me, Kosia, baby, what do you know? And to Cameroon forward, Jantamari, Zanzuka, big car, and to have just one bonus down one. You know, why the cardinal? We are there to also. We do also. We are doing to pay them. We are question you fear them. We are packing. We are first say, more of a sense to lie like a beer. Omna mede. Omna. Wa Mama me pano. Inti se oba kwa rebi ya uni ade mu abo na. Ma kwa ko pejana. Le mom se achi na o card nche obutum na wabo. Ni ade wa ko to police station. Wa ko that police station sales. Ade a channel pa. No obusun for between 20,000. Na wo ko. We adwuma manta na ade kwa kotua. Inti se mebo na ta be fama kofi. Ya baba have address. Until police and Juma almost started Juma special police almost started 1st December. Up to the 2nd of January. Ya mi time bo ka bia police baba from akoda member so. Ya umpe on apede.
Hey. Tanya history ni ya ka ne ya ni ya kai no.
Dia mo kan no munim the country Cameroon because Cameroon stop Ghana nationals from coming there. History between Paul Biya, your friend is saying, Kwame Nkrumah and Paul Aijo. Paul Aijo was disgraced by Kwame Nkrumah at the 1st and 2nd summit of the OAU at that time, 1963. Kwame Nkrumah started Haile Selassie Tiho, Julius Nyerere, Kenyatta, woman English, woman Yatatiho. Not French of our one woman said, Obi Abe join OAU. They do special summit, special congress, new declaration up to today. Togo wants some declaration. African Union up to today. Cameroon signing here. Congo signing here. Cote d'Ivoire signing a lot of declarations. Quote me. There was a Ghanaian ambassador here to the OAU. How many of them no signing? And he said, Ayadema Eba OAU conference. The woman now could go Paris. Me and more French deputy secretaries in the Abrofoma. And the woman they English, you know. No one ever document. No one yom daba Paris abe translate in proper French ama woman. And come we are no one they are 20. Every African Union summit be and then they do what ECOWAS no. ECOWAS for one kind of clear. Nana do minim. President Kofominim. President Mama Obiani said French for sign agreement. Omo did the call France and maybe woman sign it. It is the free border. It will now happen today. And the Kwame Nkrumah Emma speech 1963 podium will be a Kwame Jabrofum, Brofria Bani Secretary, in a Paul Bia, Amadou Pola, Omo President Polaijo. When you look, after another flight, it didn't see Paris Abba. And you go to a chamber. To say Otum for Emra walk Massa Shantimemu, Otum for Transa, or he be Bitmaba. Or he be a medium. And do the same thing and Cromane, Haile Selassie, but you know who moved French for presidency. And the Paula, you were a chamber, the Muna Kwame Nkrumah said, how can I, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, founder of the African Union, start my speech, start my listen, and Sana Paula Ijoba? That's the disgrace meted out to job in the hands of Ghana. I want my name, and I say, okay, French France says, catch them. Thank you. That summit in 1963, 1964, 5, not French for Obama. And up to today, Paul Aijo time, Paul Biya time, up to today, Ghana nya embassy or Cameroon, Cameroon nya embassy or Ghana. And they were not even allowing Ghanaians to give them visas. Ghana Nibako Cameroon, English province, they are all. The French province, literal province, near Maumba. So today, football, in the name of one Ghanaian player, in the name of one Liberian player, George Oponria, and Kofi Abri, on the opening up, Emma Cameroon for be accepting Ghana for in their territorial grounds, in the name of football. Because about Tonnerre Club of Yaoundé. Upon we ask about Tonnerre Club of Yaoundé. These two, and breaking my English for your chance, our Cameroon. Yaoundé Krana Yama Wadan Wahai. So Cameroon is a special entity. It is a what you want to cast a Pobia in an entity. Yeah, Pobia has not lived in Cameroon the last 15 years. And the world is aware. Probably our Intercontinental Hotel, our suite opposite your friend is a UN General Assembly, United Nations General Assembly, our Switzerland, Geneva, opposite. I want to probably at here. 4th floor, 5th floor, 6th floor. I'm saying this on authority and give you a reference. May the Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Speaker, Right Honorable Mamady.
Yeah.
Medene ba ho 2019 into the chamber our UN Assembly ho Intercontinental Hotel summit. I spoke on the podium and hosted presidents from Nepal, president from Slovenia, Serbia, Montenegro, Mr. Albambabin. Men am saw in those permission I delivered a speech in that house, in that hotel. One room on the 4th, 5th floor, maybe a Cameroon cabinet in one. I 6 to 7,000 euros a day. A day. For Biakna, I just 4 floors. UN General Assembly or a man now. Only say one Pobiatia. Intercontinental Hotel only 3 floors and a several public. The whole top in Cameroon. Pobia Soriano Pa. Next border of the French country now on the Swiss border, Geneva, Lyon. And upon the French police, Lyon, Abefa Pobia. Abetan in chain, one room meeting, ya de be babono, abon apron, what did you find? Ya seven. Oh, you are not a French van. But where near the Geneva, or French or French territory, he is still a president of Cameroon because facing your French. French, but Omun colonize Ubia. It at the close of work. At Cameroon president upon 5 o'clock near the Pobiaba. And the Pobiaba the presidency, our Lyon, our France, because France there is still a president of Cameroon. Monday to Sunday, Monday to Friday, and the Cameroon cabinet, ever have a cabinet meeting on every Friday. Yakopo free Yaoundé, na Air France, Edromaba Lyon, near Edroma Fat border, Edromaba, Omabedama Diachin, and Ulma Nakasa, Omina and Kokafo, the Domko Lyon Hospital, Obiakojin diabetes, Obiakojin prostrate, Obiakoji, Omkojo heart cardio, Yasomina. 1 week near Gomogo flight is no Naka Pobia. That has been the situation for 15 years. Who says that Africa is not aware? Who says that African Union, about African Union, with the governance of all the details that I've given you about Cameroon, how did they make even Pobia obey African Union chairman, obey African Union president? So if you're at the time that he was African Union president because of rotation there, would you say election? Now more practices be bad Beni obet makan wansem.
David.
Obet makan elections wo Guinea. Obet makan elections wo wansem na Ghana.
David.
Obet makan Cote d'Ivoire. Is it different from say quietly minu mienu Alasan Ouattara ko 4th term why election yes swearing in this week. Nature President of the Republic of Ghana, out of democratic courtesies, and it's a such an event. How do you not translate and call ourselves Democrats?
All right. I'll have me that's it. Hey, Nyamishrao. You over you, oh. You over you. That's probably I know, or say oh nimde oyo na wa wo hwa abrabo wa makroma fo yi boya ni papa mu ni be no no so mo pe
ne no mo pe se onipa bia pe freedom onipa bia pe ne oya me ni beche nya wo na wo to wonom na se bi otafracha utumi bura aduane fofofo be bronsa unniska kura utumi ko bu obi ba mu say me kono nsa me wia osika muso am de osika be ma ana me kuta iska but what to ba ni 6 o'clock mbie me so adom me kon pese me twa kakra me pese me nyan saman I hangover chime and me pese na kwakobu ani na wa won to ma no and don't say our have
chama wo kra ye say e ho ye mfa ye nsan ko ba obu oba na say ho de haram kese ba
so oba nkasa de nka hwe mu anka say ye bo oba de no matter what asesenka be ma de nsako
o de kruti so ti because me kwa me boy ho
and come ado wakaka styles beat to be e bi o secondary school bi and boyfriend bi o nu share na sa we be share wo na ya ho no mo no enya honko na samra no ewo I know African countries they have same laws sebi otafrache mutifie kura na wona wo yere te wono mo a Irene who bear maybe on so TV to make catch us a bem when where me akono. Me person say bi o menene da. Ukru ekru no wonni say. Me ma ne kwan mo ne na akoda de a chia waba.
All right, and